Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars Week 78 Day 4. So as you guys know, we ended up getting a new faction today of Tinkertown. We were able to earlier actually get enough sigils to do pure faction today. So the game plan for this stream is we will do level 500 Deathless. We will then do Blue Guild Wars, and then we will do level 500 Pure Faction to kind of get a little bit of faction in between the Guild Wars then. And the other one should be pretty quick, so we will pretty much be able to get right into Guild Wars. But anyways, let's do 500 Faction first, so that's not where that is. So we do need to go do that as well, finish up Board Lore event. However, that is not what I meant to click on. Let's see. So here's the layout. As I mentioned earlier, treasure rooms are guaranteed in this one right over here, this one right over here, and this one right over here. Basically, every dead end is a treasure room, essentially. And we're just doing rush method straight down the middle, as we have been for the last few. And we have plenty of sigils to have extra in case we need them. So it should be fine. The team I've been running for the later end is Mountain Crusher Zugov, Hiking Iron Gut, Harpy Mage. However, for most of the time, we ended up running Holy State Astra into Double Tesla into Summer. The Empower that creates a bunch of red into a red storm, as well as feeding right into Tesla. And we were doing that for a good majority of the time. However, for the later battles, I did end up switching to this because it's a lot safer for not dying, and it has a lot of instant kill. So we just rolled with this, and it should be good to go. All we really need to find here is a Mountain Crusher, which unfortunately we don't have the mana for, but we could try for a Cascaded Green for an extra turn. Did not land it. Luckily we have Enchant, so we'll naturally get full mana very soon anyways. So we'll go get a big explosion. We got our instant kill. Do want to be a little careful. I actually want to kill this out, just so we don't get triple damaged. I feel like that's the only way we're really going to die here, is if he just gets super lucky with those triple damages and actually gets the kill, but very unlikely to actually occur. Also, there's only one thing immune to Devour that we have to worry about for the most part, and that's the gnome, or not the gnome, but the dwarf at the end of the final battle that has summon. So gotta be a little careful with that, but aside from that, should be pretty good. Also, it is quite literally impossible to do like Deathless and Pure Faction simultaneously. Generally, for most factions, it is. However, this one very much so due to all the stuff that has self-destruct. So if a single thing even self-destructs, you're kind of out of luck as far as doing that. So you definitely should do them separately, which is what we're doing now, doing Deathless, and then after we finish out Guild Wars, we'll go do Pure Faction 500. That is the game plan. I can move that over. But anyways, hello everyone. Hope all of you been doing well. Hello Bill. Hello Hung. Hello Isabel. Hello CTH. Hello everyone else. Welcome, welcome. Good evening, Birdleaf. Welcome. I'll go for Explosion. Hopefully that's full mana for it. A little short, but we're about to Devour anyways, and I'll do that while it still has its immunity down. So you don't have to worry about any immune to Devour here. I'll get rid of that before it starts looping us and somehow infinitely gets a kill. Do have to be careful. We are doing Deathless right now, so it's not just about winning. We also have to win without dying on any of them, which, starting with Barrier, that makes it quite a bit easier to do, of course, especially when we're just rushing down the middle, but you can still get clipped by a couple high-hitting things. Biggest thing to worry about in last battle is the triple damage. But as long as we deal with it immediately with an instant kill, we should be fine without much of an issue at all. We did 490 without a single issue, but we can still get lucky. Surprised it didn't go for Marilith first. That would have been a lot more consequential there. I do want to go kill Marilith as quickly as possible, though, here, so we will go for that, get that out, get the other really high damage source out. Even though we're not poisoned on anything, still want to deal with it. He does have double damage when they're poisoned. So if he gets a double hit there, or if that thing gets a poison, because it does get to poison a random enemy when it casts, so he could kind of loop that into each other. Randomly get a poke. But I don't think that would have been enough damage. Triple damage into Skull, I believe, which is why I'm slightly concerned with this final battle. Should be fine, but it really just depends what starting board is on how this will go. But the biggest threat if you're doing Deathless on this place, even though it should be pretty straightforward, is this thing. He has a 50% chance to do triple damage, and if he lands that, depending on what your stats are, that could potentially one-shot you. It'll one-shot me if they already hit a Skull. So if they remove my barrier with like the explosion off a Smash-a-Bot, hit a Skull, and then cast this on the hero, that will actually kill it and make it so we don't get Deathless. That combination of events. However, I think we should be fine. So we'll throw that down. I almost got our mana. Okay, we're fine. Throw that down. Biggest threat has been neutralized. Next best thing we want to go for next is his last slot. However, I just used the Zugov, so I actually can't target it now. I'll get rid of his... well, I guess I can't target the other one, so we'll just go for that. Main thing we want to go get now is Zugov, so we can go instant kill his Summoner. And as soon as we do that, that should pretty much be the win. Let's take a little bit of mana there. Get a nice mountain. This will probably get Iron Gut to full mana. However, I can't cast it until we get Zugov to full mana. So we'll go for that again, and that should be match. We'll throw this down, as long as he doesn't somehow kill us off of this. Oh, I could have won for Iron Gut. He just stunned himself. Whoops, I could have already won the previous turn. Doesn't matter, though. Because since he stunned himself, he no longer had stealthy, so we could target it down. And there we go. 500 Deathless. So that's a lot easier one. The one that's going to be way more time consuming is when we go do Pure Faction. However, we'll be doing that after Blue Guild War. So, of course, Blue Guild War today. Let's go do that. And then we'll go head over to 500 Pure Faction. So, Blue Guild Wars. Team that we are currently going to be running. I actually don't even remember what my blue team is right now. Guild War Blue. Do we need a revamp at all? Oh, yeah. I'm running a weird... actually, this team's not bad. I'm running a weird true damage team as a Mistralis there, mostly for the enchant. We're running it with Monk 2, a hero class I generally don't run, but is actually not that bad in this particular instance. Let me just make sure I have all the perks set correctly. Freeze random enemy at start of battle, good. Cleanse, it depends which one you go for. Either immune to freeze or cleanse. We'll go for cleanse. All brown allies gain 3 armor, sure, because I believe the other two are pretty much useless. All blue allies gain 4 life, sure. Actually, yeah, we'll keep it like that. Gain barrier when matching browns. Obviously, we want to keep that so we can tank. We do have submerge, but very rarely will that actually become applicable. And we have 3 different +1s that we can do, either green, brown, or blue. If I'm not mistaken, I'm using green for Apothecary. And of course, we're running with all the immunities. Let me double check. Are we running green for Apothecary? Ooh, we actually kind of don't with the banner that we have set. We could actually set to blue if we wanted to. I think I set to green. Oh no, that's a lot of green for only using 1 troop. But I think I did that in case I somehow didn't surge on both. But you know what? I'm actually going to switch out of green. So we have gain 1 green. I'm actually going to go for blue instead here. Blue or brown? Actually, it might be better to go brown. Are we using double brown, right? Yeah, I'm actually going to go extra brown here. So this will give us +3 brown. And we still have the Apothecary's +1 green. So I think that'll be fine. Anyways, yeah, should be good to go. Only thing I really need to go change up now is our banner. I believe I want 20% mana start into 2 seasons, which I might actually already have set. Actually, 2 Nishas might actually be better. Hold up. I think I'm actually going to go Nisha. Nisha. Because we have a lot of cast damage. And while that lowers our durability a little bit, I think that's actually going to be better overall. Okay, anyways, to the Guild Wars! And let's go get these battles down. Okay, so, Rope Dart, Apothecary, Grey King, Mistralis. Let's go. Let's see what it does. And this is Blue Day, correct? Yes, it is. Is there a -red banner? Yeah, there's -red banners. I forget what all the color combinations are for them, but they exist. Oh! I know why I run +2 green now. Because with 20% mana start, if you surge green, you have full mana immediately. Oh, maybe I should switch that back. Okay, I see the reason why I had it now. Because that would be full mana if I had +1 green. Ah, what a fail. Okay, I see now why I had +1 green. Or +2 green, I should say, total. That makes sense now. Is he frozen on yellow? Yes, he is. I'm actually going to take that then. Oh, he took the other one, though. Ooh. I was expecting him to go and not do that. We'll take out purple, or do we want blue? We need blue for pretty much everything, so highly doubt we should actually go for that one. Let's go for purple for now. Doesn't give us as much mana, though. I think we can still work with this. So we'll go for a nice little bit of mana there. We got Rope Dart. Let me go Rope Dart Obsidious before he gets a big stun on us. Actually, let me get rid of this weapon. It's still a little bit concerning there, so we'll go take that out so we don't have to deal with it. We can take out red pretty effectively right here, so I believe we are going to go for it regardless of what the cascade is, just because the amount of damage seems pretty juicy. So we'll go for that. Disables out pretty much his entire team. Yeah, I'm going to switch the banner back. I totally see why we now have why we have the +1 green there. It was to get Apothecary up ever so slightly quicker, so that if you're struggling at the beginning, 1 single green can get you into the battle. And I believe that's dead off for red, right? Yeah, it's enough damage. Perfect. Okay, let's just set it back. Let's see what the strategy was with green. Normally you wouldn't go +2 green when you're only using 1 single troop that needs like so little mana. However, this is one very rare exception where that +1 green actually is worth it. Due to the fact that you don't want to get destroyed before you even get rolling. And this allows you to get Apothecary 1 whole turn early if you get lucky on Surge. So we will set it back to green. So we'll go for the same strategy again. You take a green, boom, that's exactly what we wanted. Single green Surge into getting Apothecary rolling into a nice big convert. I will convert away purple here, even though it's a color we kind of need, but he doesn't really have much purple on his team, so I guess it's fine. What's the best thing to color aim for here? He's about to get the thing. But if I just aim at green, we should be fine. Well, then again, yeah, because he's about to create a bunch of green. So if we deny his green, that's probably our best bet. We also have option to rope dart, so I guess I will kill out this all the way just to make sure we don't have to deal with it. We then target this onto green and then get a big apothecary. However, we can go for Mistralis now if we so choose. I am slightly tempted to. Ever so slightly, but I think I will pass. I'll go for green here. He'll probably go for a Skull Distract and hit on barrier, or do that. That works even better. We can now target onto yellow and get a decent amount of little mana there. And we now have Mistralis. However, before we do, let's go kill his Mistralis so we don't have to deal with that. Throw this down and hopefully get that killed. Unfortunately, it does not do enough hits to do so. They don't share any colors, do they? No, they do not. So I think we just take a skull and then do true damage to him. I was hoping we could get it for free, but it looks like we're just going to have to cascade for it and then target green or purple. We'll target, I guess it doesn't really matter too much which one we go for. So let's do it that way, and there we go. And that is match. Hello, Lestat! Hello, Ice Fist. Is there a reason not to use the Cauldron on High King Iron Gut teams? It's normally a little bit slow due to it having a 20 mana cost, and even with a half mana start at 10, it's just a little bit slow. I personally find it better when using Iron Gut if you don't have enough to get 100% Devour yet. I personally find looping mana to be a little bit more effective because the second it gets to Devour, it's going to have over 100, particularly in Delves. So it's I personally find it to be higher priority to get that Devour first, or you know, to loop in mana to try to get a Devour rather than to get the attack boost. Because the extra attack boost doesn't really do too much once you already have it, whereas the extra mana accumulation will help you loop his ability a little bit better. But I normally prefer or prioritize mana accumulation rather than attack buff. Well, it depends what your base stat is. If your base stat on Iron Gut is like below 50 or below 60, it could be worth throwing an attack buff down. But if you're like 60 plus on it, you should be fine to just run mana accumulation. Okay, so unfortunately, this board has a very, very exceedingly low amount of starting green. Which is slightly concerning, as that's the main thing we kind of need to function. Green is actually, oddly enough, our most important color when using this team, since it gets the entire brown started. It also gives us a guarantee extra turn, pretty much. Well, not like guaranteed, but pretty much guaranteed, due to the fact that we're likely going to have brown alignment somewhere on the board. So right here, I could take that for extra turn, so we'll grab that so we get enchant, so she can start getting her mana, since there apparently is like 0 green on this board. He's about to convert green to blue, which, yeah, that does absolutely nothing, because there's like none. I guess I'll take this blue just to get it out of the way, and then we'll rope dart something. But yeah, he keeps denying out my mana, which is not fun, but should be fine here. I kind of want to disable out his hero, so I think we'll go move that and just deny blue at this point. I think is the way to go. Unfortunately, targeting blue here is not enough to kill. Also, why are they using this team? That's a little bit weird. Second person in the guild who's using this team. I'm not quite understanding the strategy with it. I'm actually going to go for red here instead of blue just because we get to cascade it, and we also get, yeah, that little bit of mana there. So we can take a green now, and that should be able to get us rolling, and then I think we won. I am going to risk him possibly getting blue in some way, shape, or form here, but I think we're fine. Okay. And now we just have to apothecary, and that is match. Let's do this onto yellow, and we already won. There we go. That is game, or should be. Ooh, do we not have an extra turn here? I was kind of expecting one. Let's see. What do we deny out here? I'm almost tempted to just deny out brown. Can we? If we deny out blue, do we get an extra turn on brown? I feel like we do. However, I do not see any location that proves that we do. But I kind of want to do it just because it's going to be fun to watch the board. Plus, it kills his main objective, the rope dart thingy. So I'm going to do this onto blue. Yes, we did land extra turn. Okay. I figured with how much we were about to cascade, it would. But I didn't see it for sure. But yes, it did land good. And we won. We could cast Mistralis here as well. Actually, I'm not even sure if that would increase our points or lower our points. I might actually just go for it, because why not? Hey, she actually got enough damage. Surprising. Though we weren't able to get mana accumulation because of that with our follow-up. Of course, the one time I actually don't want her to hit a bunch of times, she actually does. But there we go. Hey, the android pet. That's the only pet in the entire game that's obtainable right now that I don't have. Mostly because it costs $50, which is very expensive for little cosmetic pets. But, why is everyone in this guild using this team? I don't quite fully understand this team that he's using. And, like, their entire guild's using it. I've never seen any guild bother using this team before. And it seems like their entire guild's running it. So, I think I want to take yellow here into green the following turn. because I do not see much of a better option. So we'll do that. Oh, oops. Duh. Hello, Scurvy Sea Dog. That would help. Okay, that was my mistake. I forgot his convert thingy. Okay, now I see what that team's supposed to do. Now that I made a gigantic mistake by giving him that. But, yeah, it would help if you don't give them the convert there. So we are frozen on that. That's actually really bad now. We can still Apothecary out of this. Let's see. Do you move, Wait, I think with 3 people, that cycles it all the way back to where it should be. So he's going to take brown, get a stun. However, if we blue to blue, we can still come back from this. My biggest concern here is how will we get full mana after? I think we have to try cascading a blue here. Didn't get it. Fail. This is problematic because I can't deny every skull here, and I need Apothecary not only to get extra turn right now, but also full mana. I think our best bet is to take this skull and hope for yellow and blue at the same time. Okay, we got yellow. Oh, no, we're frozen on yellow. Oh, wait, Apothecary's still somehow not dead. That doesn't really help us much, though. I could take the skull, but he's still going to have a skull follow-up. Intensifies. Oh, we have to go for it, though. We don't really have another choice. Apothecary goes down. Yeah, I think we're dead after that now. I gave him such a good Scurvy Sea Dog. Let's see. We don't use green. Of course, now we get all the green when we don't need it anymore. It's still not over yet, though. If we can get Disable on red, we kill out almost his entire team. Then we just have to worry about blue. Because once we get to the Disable, we're pretty much in the clear. Let's see. We'll take the brown. Hopefully cascade a yellow. We got unfrozen, too. Perfect timing, but we did not land the extra turn. And Obsidius luckily did not hit his second hit because it never does. Luckily, normally that'd be a bad thing, but luckily it's the enemy not hitting the second hit. 3 HP. That's all we need to win. We could work with that. Let me go get full mana on that so we can go disable red. We don't use red, though, do we? That's kind of concerning. But we have to go for it. Just disable out everything. Okay, now that book's going to get us. I don't think we could stop it. Because that's actually enough for it to win. The only way we could possibly win right now is if we cascade double brown over there. Double skull over there. Yeah, I think we have to take this and hope to get double brown. Because I believe it's enough mana for Mistralis, though the chance of that actually landing is pretty much 0. We don't even get a Skull Distract out of it, so he's not even going to be able to have that. We also can't take it in a way where we have a higher chance of only needing a single brown, because taking the other thing will automatically trigger the other one. So I think we are dead here. Well, we'll go for it. See what happens. Nothing. We're dead. RIP. I gave him such a gigantic Scurvy Sea Dog at the beginning. Forgot to go deny him out. Oh, well. Oh, apparently round 2. Let's try this again. And not give him an entire board. That'd be great. Okay, so let's go take a nice green at the beginning. Make sure he doesn't have any alignment this time so he doesn't go crazy. Gosh, they get so much value when the enemy lands in Empower like that. We got an immediate cleanse. That's pretty nice. Don't have much of a follow-up here, though. We'll take that for now. So he doesn't have a skull to go take. He still gets a lot of value out of it, though. Let's see. Apothecary, you need to go get full mana, like, right now. We're actually frozen on Apothecary 2, which is slightly concerning, because now we can't go get full mana. I'm leaning towards a Skull Distract right now, as that seems to be the better option. I could also give him blue, since he already has full mana, and hope for a blue off of Sky, which is actually the way I'll do it. Unfortunately, we do not land it, and he just gets more blue because he casts a weapon immediately. He might actually get us twice with this. Let's see. We can go for, oh, it drains mana, too. Ooh. That's not good. Let's see. We'll go for... We're still frozen on blue, which is very bad. Which makes it so we can't do as much. It also makes it so we can't actually turn on a good majority of what's remaining on the board. Apothecary, somehow don't die. No. If Apothecary could live there, we could actually win. Let's see. But she kind of has to be in second so that we can end up getting the blue from the other things leak into it. But I think that is match. I think we lose twice. Very unfortunate. But yeah, Scurvy Sea Dog got a lot of value out of both those battles. If it wasn't for that troop, that actually wouldn't have really been that bad either time. But we're so green focused into something that has a green denial, which is really weird on a blue day that they specifically have a green denial like that. The whole guild's running that team. It doesn't seem that strong if you would actually adapt your team for it. But I generally don't bother changing my team out for the most part. Because it's really anti-green on a blue day, which is a little weird. Let's see. We're obviously dead, but want to try getting a little bit more value in there if we can. Let's see. Let's go get a red hit here. That even gets us a skull. Imagine winning this. Can we pull Gorgotha round 2? Very unlikely, because I would have to deny out every blue on the board, which is pretty much impossible to do at this point. Yeah, it's very unlikely. Near impossible. We'll take brown to blue, I guess, over here, because we have a chance of a yellow sky. Didn't get it, though. And, of course, it gives him skull for Cascade. Why wouldn't it? There we go. Was worth a shot. Rip. Double loss right at the end there. Against the same team, too. Against the same exact person. Yeah, there we go. Oh, we actually fell down a little bit. Oh, no! Well, at least we're not dead last, and as long as we're not dead last, we don't go down by 2, so we'll be bracket 5 next week, it looks like. For being down 3 people, that's not too bad. Also, for whatever reason, all my battles were 2-5 down the entire line. However, this one ended up changing to 2-10 somehow. I'm not sure how we got so many more battles today, but this morning all 4 of these were 2-5, and it was really funny. But apparently we got another 5 losses within that time, so it got to a 2-10. Not sure why we have so many more battles today then. I guess more people in their guild actually ended up winning then, getting further, but even then, we're in the 5th section, or 4th section. So yeah, they would have had to have gotten luckier, because the amount of average that we should be getting from being the 3rd battle, we should on average be getting like 7 people. So that makes sense, 7, 7, 7. However, today we got 12, so I guess just more people just happened to randomly get us. Seemingly. Anyways. Next order of business. Let's go run Pure Faction. Also, oh yeah, we got the Tinkertown pet, by the way. The Pedobots. But, we got that. There we go. Anyways, oh, I meant to claim all of them. And, let's go do Pure Faction now. So, Pure Faction, we're gonna need 20% mana start. And we're gonna need... probably Seasons? Oh no, Seasons or Magic? I'm gonna go Seasons just in case. A little bit extra durability. Could even go Cleanse. I don't think we're really gonna need Cleanse at all. We'd always change if we need it for a battle. Anyways, let's go run this. So the team that I'm gonna be using is not exactly this one. I believe I am gonna put a damage source in here just to speed it up a little bit. Otherwise, we might be here for 1,000 years trying to do this battle. So let's just do it with a little bit of extra damage here. So let me go paste this team in here. And let me go get rid of one of these for a, what's his name? What is his name? I have not the slightest clue. Where's the kingdom? Tinkertown. Let me go get the triple damage guy in here. Yeah, we'll run that. He might not reach the final battle, but we're still going to run with it. And I'm currently running +2 yellow, +1 brown. Is that fine? Yeah, I guess that works. That should be fine. We're going to have enchant, so I have to keep in mind that we're going to automatically have the exploder guy up after a little bit, so I think that's fine. So we're going to run Smashabot, Destructobot, double Tink Steam Whistle, and running that with a +2 yellow, +1 brown, -1 green. And if I'm not mistaken, nothing here uses green, because they're all bots. Mechs generally don't have any greens, or a really low amount. It's actually one of the reasons why Tina 9000 is actually pretty good. Mechs don't really have that many greens, and it's a really viable green. But anyways, I think that's everything we need. That is indeed Pure Faction. Let's go do it, and hopefully not lose. We should have enough stats that this should be pretty much a cakewalk, but we'll see. It's still going to be a very long battle most of the time. So the main strategy is let them self-destruct like crazy, and cast as minimally as possible. However, for the sake of time, I believe I will be trying to cast the triple damage guy. Okay, we didn't get triple damage, but we also didn't die. We didn't get all of our mana, but we also didn't die. Which is pretty much what we're hoping for every time. I can kill him right now, but we might also kill ourselves in trying. What move do we do? I'll let him try to kill itself out. Okay, it does not. We'll try this. No! Come back! Oh gosh, this is gonna be a really weird faction. That's not what I wanted. I want anything but the sentry bot. Always. It's probably best to do the first battle without casting a single time. Oh wait, it does nothing if it has no reds on the opposing team? That's even worse than I thought it was. That is much worse than I thought it was. It's still pretty bad regardless. Like, the situations where you could actually get it to work are so slim. Okay, so at this point, I need to try killing out that bot so we can get something else there. Come on, self-destruct. At this point, we're pretty much just re-rolling until it dies. And whenever we see a skull, we'll take it. Oh, he does have full mana, so we can get a little bit here. Luckily, when there's full mana in play, we can get it try to get it killed pretty easily. Please kill itself out. Come on, there we go. Okay, now we get a summon. No! We just get the exact same thing over again. Yeah, I'm not sure. It seems kind of weird. It looks like it's getting 14 when there's only one. I thought it would have a base of 7. But I don't think it has a base of 7 unless there's already one in play. Because it looked like it was getting 14 there instead of 7. I'm not sure. It's weird. But yeah, I could definitely loop. We got like 3 or 4 in a row there. Off of one single empower. I don't know. I personally feel like going 2 legends the way to go. Because what if one dies? It'll probably be slightly slower. But if one dies, you have a really high chance of losing. Which is my biggest concern. But yes, it would probably be quicker running only one. But it'd also be riskier. I don't think it would be too much of a speed difference, though. I should take a yellow there, just to get it off the board. I'll take the red there. Come on, need to get full mana. There we go. Okay. Now I need you guys to get full mana, so I can actually go and use this thing. I'm going to do that just to explode it, kill. Oh no, we got 2 of them. They're multiplying. They're multiplying. Okay, it is only doing 7. Oh no! See, this is why I ran 2 of them. Look, we already only have 1. We're already down to 1. Okay, so I need to kill out pretty much my entire team other than the tank bot. I mean, other than the mech. I mean, other than the, gosh, I'll get it right eventually. The dwarf. Casting a Mar wouldn't have made any difference against Transform. I think that would have made a difference is if we had more to triple damage thingy. Let's see. So we don't have any full mana, so we definitely don't want to do anything yet. I actually deliberately don't want to cast right now on our last slots. Mostly because I need this thing to die or do something. Let's see, we'll move that over. We don't have any full manas on the opposing team in play. This would actually lower its level if we do this. Well, then again, it's kind of already in one-shot range, though. But I don't want to feed it mana either. It's a really weird situation. I need a skull so badly right now. Desperately need a skull. That's a little bit concerning. Though he does have full mana, so we can go for that. Trying to cycle into a skull here. Okay, good. That doesn't really do too much. And then we just need our first slot to die. That we're just going to have to deal with having the mushroom this entire time. Because I kind of need to resummon now so we can actually get speed back. Let's go try transforming one of these. Fortunately, it fails. Oh, I should have taken purple first. Whoops. Let's see. We'll take a little bit of mana there. What do we need? What do we need? Take that for now. Get our manas. Get the greens off the board so we don't have to deal with it. But yeah, I should have went for seasons instead of the extra magic. Or did we go for seasons? Never mind, we did go for seasons. But yeah, seasons definitely the way to go. Though it doesn't help with any of the subsequent ones that we end up getting. Okay, we can still try for a transform here. Not sure if it's really worth it because it creates their own color. Also, which we don't really need. I denied my color out immediately. However, we could go for that now. Doesn't really do enough though. We can go for the explosion. Take a red and hope for a green. Go for explosion again. It kills himself, but he's pretty much already dead anyways there. And now we just need this thing to die out so we can go get a different summon there. Perfect. Now we can go get a different summon, get a transform there. Of course, you never lands. I really just want to kill this thing out if we can. But we might just have to bring it to the final battle. We keep getting... Oh, no. We finally got the triple damage guy. So I would have preferred the mana accumulator to be in front of him, but we can still make this work. Watch him die immediately. Why? Game. Why you gotta do that? I don't really foresee us losing. But it's being really weird as far as our win. Okay, let's go get Tankabot to full. Yeah, you can armor buff with the other thing and just get him to like a one-shot range. Or not one-shot range, but you can get a little over 300 additional damage for him if you kept armor buffing like crazy. That's only really going to be applicable for the final battle, though. Every battle subsequent to that, I don't really think it would matter much. I kind of want to get rid of this sentry bot and get a different role there. Oh, I can't take Skull now, though. Okay, good. We actually got a good team, really good team going into final battle. This is an insanely good team going into final battle. Okay, let me not cast a single time. I need to get a Skull. Let's go bring this to the final battle. Oh, never mind. We still have one more battle beforehand. I forgot. We got a triple or a 4-room delve. I could always risk one hit on it, but I know for sure it's gonna die if I try going for it. Oh, he's gonna get an extra turn there. It's not gonna matter much though. Okay, let's hope he doesn't die. Good. I would ideally want to bring this exact team we have right now to the final battle. They got one more to do beforehand. Also, double Rockworm. We can actually die to Rockworm if we're not careful. Also, our most important troop is the most vulnerable as well to that. So definitely need to be careful here. We'll go for our explosion first. So that gets that rolling. We can then go for our triple damage chance. Before I do, I actually want to do a little bit of a weird move and go for that. To try to get him transformed, so we only have to deal with one of them. Unfortunately, of course, it fails. Let's see. But yeah, we could try buffing up even more with this. To try to give him a little bit more damage. Doing that give him like 30 more damage or so. It's not like a huge amount, but it adds up. Alright, so we'll throw that down. We'll try getting this down if we can. He's going to double brown, which is a bit concerning. The board's actually not that good for him doubling brown right now. So I'm tempted actually not to cast or anything and just go for brown take to deny out his brown capabilities. So we're going to take this. That gives him a lot less options to do anything on the board. Perfect. And now we can go and try killing him out. And luckily we hit the triple. Perfect. So he'll take a skull. We'll take a skull. We'll be able to kill out one of the two worms. We'll take the skull right there. Boom, one down. Now we just have to worry about the other one. Let's deal with the spider first, though. Unfortunately, we did not get our triple. We'll go for a buff there just to give him a little bit more damage and hope he doesn't self-destruct. Luckily, he does not. We'll go for it again. Luckily, he does not self-destruct again. Getting really lucky this battle. Okay, let's try not casting a single time more. Because I do want to try bringing this into the final battle. I don't know, maybe we risk it one more time. But no, we're only one skull away. Let's just try getting the one skull at this point. I think that's the way to go at this rate. We'll try for Skull for Sky. Didn't get it. We'll try for... There we go. Perfect. Okay, we got this going into final battle. This is exactly what I wanted. What a weird team. Also, keep in mind, this does still count as Pure Faction, even though Toadstool is in it. It only matters that at the beginning of the delve, you started with Pure Faction. It doesn't matter if you end with Pure Faction. Actually, this might be the very first time where we actually end with non-peer faction. This will be kind of funny. I think we might have done it once before for like that one Mirrored Kingdom. I can't remember actually. But anyways, start off with a triple onto the summon, and luckily we do land it. Let's get a buff down because for this one it's much more important that we buff. I'm actually going to try for transform there as well because we can. It's not something you would normally be able to do, but since we randomly got it, we might as well utilize it. This is also why I didn't run one king. If you're wondering why I didn't run only one of this guy, the Tink Steam Whistle, this is why. That is exactly why. Let's see, we'll throw that down. We'll get a thing over there. We'll grab a buff before we do anything else. Yeah, I personally think it's only worth buffing on the final battle. But theoretically, you could have buffed on every battle. Okay, he's just hitting on barrier, plus it's one that doesn't even matter if he hits. Good, we hit triple damage twice now. Really nice. Oh, his sentry bot killed himself, even better. We won. We hit triple damage 3 times in a row. That's lucky off of 50%. We got really lucky. We just got absurdly lucky. Ah, he's trying to kill it out. It's funny. Hey, we got it right back, though it has lower stats now. Ah, that's what you get. I actually got to use the Toadstool for once. I feel like that's one of the only times we've ever gotten to use on the final battle effectively. Saved us a little bit of time there, though didn't make the difference between winning or losing. There we go. Oh, that wasn't too bad. There we go. And that is Pure Faction. And as you can see there, even though we still had the Toadstool for the final battle, we still get the 500 points. And the reason for this is it only checks for Pure Faction at the beginning of the Delve. So as long as you start with 4 Delve troops, it doesn't matter what you end with. You can literally have no Delve troops of the thing left as your team. And it will still count as long as you started the Delve with 4 Delve troops. But there we go. Even though we had a Toadstool at the end, which is kind of funny. But not exactly the way I wanted to go about it, but it works. It got it done. But there we go. That is Pure Faction for this place. And with that, we get the maxed out pet. And let's go max out the pet then. Where did the pet go? The pet. Where's the pet? There it is. There's the pet. The pet that's called a pet. And I'll max it out. Hey, we actually have enough yellow to max it. I'm actually surprised on that. But there we go. Didn't even need to dip into whites. But there we go. There. So we now have a 3rd maxed pet for Adana. And the next upgrade requires 2. The reason I already have another one is I have the Steam pet. Oh, wait, it doesn't actually show 3 here. Even though we do have 3. But we have the Steam pet. So that's the reason why we have 3 maxed out pets. Actually, all of the $50 pets, with the Steam one normally goes on sale though, but all of the $50 pets are all from Adana. So Adana is actually one of the easiest places to get a lot of pets from, because you can literally just pay to win it. But yeah, we got this guy. We still are missing the other one. It doesn't show up if we go under unowned. If we click clear filter, wait, if we go over here, it doesn't actually show up. However, there is one pet that we don't own, and it's the Android pet. I don't think it's ever gone on sale. But yeah, it's the only pet we're missing. I think the thing shows we're missing even more. I have no clue why it's showing more than that. But we should only be missing one pet, and that's the Adana pet. I'm not sure what this other one is. I don't think it currently exists within the game, because I'm not aware of any other pet that we're missing. We should be only missing one. So I'm not quite sure what that other pet is. But we'll probably find out soon. That number will hopefully be fixed soon. Also, wait, what troop are we missing? Hold up. I'm missing a troop. Oh, wait, did they add Karandera as a troop now? That might be why. Let me click on owned. Yeah, Karandera is a troop now. That's why. But, no, there's no Apple pet. There's only an Android pet. I don't think Apple has a pet. There's one for Xbox, which is impossible to get on PC Mobile. There's one for Steam. And there's one for Android. And the Steam and Android ones you can have because they're cross-platform. So even if you're playing on Steam, you can still have the Android one, and even if you're playing on Android, you can still have the Steam one. Since they're cross-platform. But it is impossible to get the... it could be the Xbox one, maybe. But it is currently quite literally impossible to get the Xbox pet on the PC mobile version of the game. Only the Xbox version of the game can get the Xbox pet. And it's another one of those $50 pet things. But, yeah, Karendera is the only thing we don't have, but it's literally impossible to get it. The earliest you can get it is in 2 weeks from now, on week 9 of the campaign. Or, sorry, that's 3 weeks from now. But, well, I guess it's 2 weeks and a couple days. But, yeah, the earliest you can have Karendera as a troop, even though it exists over there, is in 2.5 days if you bought the more expensive pack, or if you're, if you bought the cheaper one like we did, it is in 3 weeks and 3 days. We will be able to get Karendera, assuming you do all of the tasks up to that point. But you get him a week early if you bought the other pack. But, yeah, there he is. Karendera. But he's showing up as a troop even though he's not accessible right now. Oh, we got an orb from upgrading the pet. Nice. Is it a blue or purple? It is a nothing. We got nothing. Okay. So we didn't even get an orb. So let's go do our dailies then. Or whatever else we haven't finished, I should say, at this point. Since we pretty much did most of the things at this point. But let's go quick kill out adventure board. I don't think anything was good here. No. Oh gosh, they're really bad. I knew they were bad. I forgot they were that bad. Well, let's clear through them real quick. Honestly, this is a day where they're just really not worth even bothering with, but we'll go for them. Might as well. Yeah, that is some pitiful dailies right there for adventure board. It's like some of the worst adventure board I think we've ever had. Do I ever think they'll bring crossplay to the game? I do not believe so. I'm not sure if they would effectively even be able to do so. Especially since the Switch version is so far behind that the Switch version definitely wouldn't be included in that if they ever did end up doing that. But this is the first multiplayer game they pretty much ever developed. So I'm not sure if they have the know-how to even properly implement something like that. Because they never really bothered with multiplayer before until Gems of War. I don't think they have. At least not to the scale of Gems of War. Hello, Tim, and thank you. Will do. Yeah, hopefully hurricane season isn't too bad this year. So far, it hasn't been, but... like, every year, early September, last 3 years, it's been bad in my area. But hopefully we'll get lucky this year. Luckily, Texas got lucky. Looks like the hurricane didn't really do much. It's kind of like that one random hurricane that was, like, coming to my area that I already knew was basically going to be nothing, but they were kind of hyping it up a bit. And by the time it hit, it was, like, barely even a tropical storm. And that's pretty much what happened to Texas. So Texas one was a little bit stronger. But it was, like, going to be, like, this big hurricane, and by the time it made landfall, it was, like, nothing. Let's see if we throw that down. But yeah, so far we've missed 0 Vault events this year. Last year, due to various things occurring, mostly natural disasters, but also a couple other things, we missed 4 Vault events last year. This year we've missed 0. Hopefully we'll keep it that way. Especially now that they're buffed more than ever. Thank you, Sacred. Greatly appreciated. If anyone still has any other questions, let me know. Wait, PS4 also has a pet? Oh, I didn't realize PS4 finally got an exclusive pet too. Nice. But yeah, the PS4 and Xbox One pets are exclusive only to those platforms. I don't think Switch has one yet. But I wouldn't be surprised if it eventually did. But it's impossible to get them on PC Mobile, the console pets. They're exclusive only to their console. The only reason why you can get Android on Steam and Steam on Android is due to the platform, cross-platform that they have. There we go. Okay, next order of business. Let's go and do dungeons then. Let me actually switch up my team. You know what? Let's just roll with this. Should be fine. We're running armor right now. Worst comes to worst, we could use our Skea shield. So this first battle should one-shot. The other ones, I think we need our Skea shield cast so it has enough. Oh, no. What are you doing that? There we go. Luckily, we got our mana back pretty much instantly. It feels weird having Pure Faction done on the very first day. Normally we don't get it done that early. But good to have it done with already. We got pretty lucky on early Val Ravens. We were like ahead on sigils the entire time compared to normal. Even though we bought the same amount of packs that we normally do. Gosh, this board's bad. There we go, that makes it a little better in that match. As long as he doesn't revive here. There's not much we can do about that. Ah, no! And everything will die to Death Mark now. Imagine if Hero didn't have Death Mark Ah! I was about to say that. If Hero didn't have Death Mark protection, it'd probably wipe our whole team. Actually, there was a really funny time one battle where I think we would have been quad killed with Death Mark before. We had one immune to Death Mark, and we got triple killed. And I'm pretty sure if we didn't have that one immune to Death Mark, we would have gotten quad killed one time. Though unfortunately we had immune, so we couldn't see our first and only ever quad kill on Death Mark. But it is possible, though it is exceedingly rare based on the percents that it would ever happen. But it's technically possible. We almost had footage of it. But unfortunately it did not happen. There we go. What a weird final battle. Death Mark's a weird mechanic where it's generally like one of the worst stats effects in the game. But if you can get it almost for free off of a troop and just get lucky off it, you can just get such devastation out of it sometimes. But more often not. Death Mark is one of two things. It either does nothing or it auto wins you the battle. There is pretty much no in between. Also, I forgot to claim all the rewards from the thing. So we got 2 Vault Keys, well, all the normal rewards. This is what you get if you buy Tier 4 and you go through the entirety of it. I believe Tier 4 is enough by the end of the weekend. Of course, we went way further than that to do Pure Faction, but with Tier 4, you can get all these rewards, which is 410 gems, plus you get the weapon. But from it, you get 2 Vault Keys, 10 diamonds, 1,950 souls, 80,000 gold, 500 chaos shards, 4 orbs, 7 mythic ingots, a portrait, and a title. And hopefully we get some blues and purples here. Yes, no, no. Come on, blue. Get one of each. Come on, blue. No. Oh, you ruined it. Double green ruined it. So you don't have Zugoff. Any suggestions to replace him? Well, you could try a double Tesla team. Also, I ended up showing a non-Zugoff version of it for the video. You can use Mountain Crusher, Harpy Mage, Hiking Iron Gut, Mirage Queen. This is basically like the Zugoff team, except it uses no Zugoff. Otherwise, you could use Tesla. We used the Tesla team pretty much the entire time. I used Holy Stain, Astro, double Tesla into Child of Summer for pretty much the entirety of the event. We did that up to like 350 or 400 or something. Then we switched to Iron Gut Zugoff. But if you don't have Zugoff, you can just run the Iron Gut version of it, which is this one. Anyways, let's go try for a medal, I guess. We'll go run like 1 or 2 chests, see if we can get lucky. I'll run with Seasons. And I already set this to 12 earlier, so we're good to go. And let's go run the other Zugoff team. Here's my Explorer 12. There it is. All right, let's go run a chest or 2. Yep, no problem, Ricardo. If anyone else has any other questions, let me know. So we'll probably run through 2 chests and then call it a night. And tomorrow afternoon or so, we'll be streaming Fall Guys for the first time. Show off that game a little bit. I got it on Wednesday. It's quite a bit of fun. Really addicting, too. But I've had a lot of fun with it so far. It's basically like, if you've ever seen the game show Wipeout, it's basically Wipeout, or more comparatively to a game. It's basically Mario Party made of just platforming minigames. So it's pretty fun. And Mario Party series is actually one of my favorite series of all time. Though the most recent installment's kind of meh. Hopefully the Switch gets an actual good Mario Party soon. But yeah, Fall Guys is pretty fun. Let's see, we'll throw that down. Also, it blew up like crazy, too. I'll throw that down for now. Get another destroy. Also, I don't normally play Battle Royale games. Actually, it might be one of my first Battle Royale games. Like, I played games that were kind of like that. That were kind of like mini-games, other things that kind of similar. But as far as, like, mainline Battle Royales, I never really got into most of them. Because almost every mainline Battle Royale is like a shooter, and I don't care for shooters. Whereas this one's much more of a platformer. Actually, it's pretty much entirely a platformer for the most part. Let's see. We'll take that down. We'll grab a purple. Yeah, it's really hard to get wins in it, though. I think I'm currently only at 7 wins, 10 total crowns. But you get 3 of them from the Battle Pass. And the Battle Pass is free for the game, or at least currently. I don't think it's going to stay free because the game's blowing up so much that even if they charge a few dollars for it, they can make like millions just by charging a few dollars. So I highly doubt it's going to stay free, but who knows, maybe it will. It's a $20 game and the Battle Pass is free, at least for first season. Let's see. Oh, hello, Bushka. Welcome. Also, I still find it weird that a lot of games are doing like the whole season pass things now. It's not necessarily a bad format. I'm still not sure how I fully feel about it, though. Some games definitely implement it better than others. We'll throw that down. I'll throw that over. Where's your 1 mana? Am I really going to have to cast this just to get 1 mana? Probably. And there we go. Nice. Down it goes. Okay, let's go claim chest number 1. And then we'll go for 1 more chest. Grab blue, get explosion. Grab a purple somewheres, hopefully, or not. Now we can purple. The almighty chest of nothingness. Gosh, I hate when we get bad chests like that. It literally looks like we're running Explore 3. Our chest is so bad. Okay, let's go do Bright Forest. Come on, give us something good out of chest. At least an epic today. Oh, what do we need here? And if anyone still has any other questions, let me know. So after we finish out this chest, we'll probably call it a wrap for tonight. And of course, we'll be streaming same time as always, every night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for more Gems of War. And tomorrow we'll probably be messing mostly with the Ward Lore event, finishing out whatever we still need to do with that if it's not already done. And trying to actually make up for our tokens. Because gosh, we're not getting any right now unless we get lucky on this next one. Slowly but surely, we need to get on that token grind. Yeah, we did we did it really quick. We did 500 Deathless, Guild Wars, and Pure Faction in under an hour. Which was pretty good pacing. Though Guild Wars went a little bit bad this week. But we are already pretty much losing in brackets, so theoretically it almost doesn't even matter how we do at this point. But still, we did do pretty bad on Guild Wars, unfortunately. But you get those bad days, it happens. Just an off day. It's mostly letting that Scurvy Sea Dog get such a good alignment there that did us in for that one battle. The other one was just bad luck, but that first battle we lost actually could have been, we probably could have won. I didn't make such a gigantic mistake right at the beginning. Yeah, empowers can really be problematic in Guild Wars. Like, you can lose just from a single alignment on the enemies in power. If they get lucky enough from what it feeds into and everything. So we take that over, and Flamewaffer is not enough damage. So I'm still going for it because we might get Cascaded Skull. We did not, but Zugof's enough. 6 HP. What an overkill on Zugof, but we'll take it. Is there a particular kingdom one should avoid when doing a Zugof team? Anything that has instant kill. I mean, immune to instant kill. The 6 Dooms. I forget exactly what all 6 are. I believe it's Kazale, Glacial Peaks, Blighted Lands, and 3 others. I forget. I think it's Shentang something something. But if you look up the troop Doom, those 6 Doom troops, those are the 6 kingdoms you want to avoid. The other ones you want to avoid are the 3 really heavy summoning kingdoms. One of them has overlap. One of them is Blighted Lands, which also has a instant kill immune troop, so you definitely want to avoid Blighted Lands. And the other 2 are Groshnok and Dragon's Peak. Those are the main 3 I normally avoid, because regardless of what Explore team you're running, you want to avoid those kingdoms. It doesn't even matter what team you're running. It doesn't matter if you're running Rowain or if you're running your key team, or it doesn't matter. You'd always want to avoid the kingdoms that have really high summoning on them, which are Blighted Lands, Groshnok, and Dragon's Peak. All 3 of these have the highest amount of troops that have Revive on Death, and pretty much no Explore team runs stun. And for that reason, you generally want to avoid those locations, because the mechanic that probably slows you down more than any other mechanic in the game when doing Explore is stuff that has resummon. And all 3 of those have the highest amount of resummon in the game of any kingdom. Yes, Gorgotha into Zugof is much safer. Hey, we did get something good today. We got an Anu. Nice. We didn't end on nothing. Actually, we're getting pretty close to be able to upgrade another legend. We're actually exceedingly close to be able to upgrade another legend. We currently have 5 medals of Anu and 2 badges of Anu. So, yeah, 1 more medal of Anu and 1 more badge of Anu, and we will have enough to upgrade a legend at 100% chance. Actually, we could do it now. Hold up. If we get 1 more badge, so 3 more Anus. If we get 3 more Anus, I can use 3 Arachnias or medals of seasons, either of these 2, or Rainias, whatever it's called. I still keep calling her Arachnias. But we could use any of the 2 epic ones. Well, I guess 3, but actually you can use these the week of. It's not advised though. But yeah, we could use one of these 2. Use 3 of them, and then we use 5 Anus in 2 and then 3, and that will be enough to upgrade a legend to max. I'm still not sure who I'm going for. Queen Titania theoretically gains the highest damage output. However, I use her so exceedingly rarely to the point where I'm not sure if I want to go for that, but I don't know. We'll see. A lot of the things I use a lot don't really gain much of a benefit from being fully medaled as far as legends are concerned. I might just wait until we maybe eventually get another new legend that might become really viable. But like something like Truffle doesn't really gain much of a benefit. It just gains durability, so it doesn't gain like any speed or anything. So I'm not sure exactly what I'll be putting it onto, but we need to figure it out, because once we get 3 more Anus, we can theoretically go at 100% chance max out a legend, or second legend. So we're going to need to figure out what we want for that, because it's right around the corner. We'll probably have another 3 Anus in a week or so if we get lucky enough on it. If we get really lucky, we could get in a single day of grinding, but we'll see how it goes. Anyways, any other questions, anyone? Let me know. Otherwise, we'll be back tomorrow night, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, hour prior to now tomorrow. Tomorrow night, we'll be focusing on finishing out the Ward Lore event, if we haven't already, claiming that loot, and farming for those Anus, I guess. That might be a goal this weekend if we can. Try seeing if we could find 3 random Anus, so could take a while with bad luck, but that's pretty much the goal in the next week or so. Get 3 Anus so we can go get a Legend max. I'm still not sure what I want to go for, but we'll figure it out soon. And other than that, as I mentioned, we'll be playing Fall Guys tomorrow if any of you guys are interested in that. Fun little platformer. We'll be doing that on probably around 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Might be a little bit later, but we'll start probably about the same time that we did today for the morning Gems of War stream. Also, if any of you have the game on Steam, let me know, because we could actually play together on during the time. I haven't actually tried making a lobby yet to do that, but it should be pretty straightforward as far as how to do that. And yeah, we could play together some in a little like small lobby. You still have to play with a bunch of other people with how matchmaking works, but I think you have like 5 people to join in or something. So we can end up doing that if any few of you are interested. But we'll probably mostly be doing solo thingies there. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Best of luck with the faction, and stay safe out there. And I will catch you guys soon. Goodbye, everyone, and thank you all so much for watching.